Now I know why she was so quiet. It's not because she was mad at me or has stopped trusting me. We're the same as before. And the tape? We've all the pieces now, and she's right. This is our last shot. We need to know. What is my dad up to? What was Joe Bush up to? I have all day to think about what a nightmare this is going to be. Even Sarah looks frightened, but frightens me even more. I try to lie to myself. I try to think that maybe last time in the dredge wasn't as bad as I think it was. And there is a part of me that's so curious what's hidden down there. Could it be something really important? Like evidence of a murder? Or a stash of gold? $900 an ounce? If there's even 1 pound of gold hidden in the cave up on a mountain somewhere, it's worth $15,000. I wish I could trust my dad and mom. I wish our park ranger wasn't such a creep. But most of all, I wish there wasn't a ghost waiting to kill me when I get to the dredge. Taking a nap since I'll be up all night. By the way, this gratuitous password was a real find. Sarah really knows how to freak me out. The Amityville house was messed up. I feel like I have a lot in common with George Lutz. I know exactly how he felt. Gerald Booner just knocked on the door. I tried to act like I wasn't home, but he yelled my name and it startled me. Nothing like dropping a can of Coke to alert others of your presence. Come on out, he said through the screen door. I just want a word with you. I swear this guy acts like he's a police officer, which is maybe why I'm so confused about how much authority he has. I feel like he could haul me off to jail and get away with it. Anyway, the Coke is fizzing all over the kitchen floor, so I asked him to wait. When I got out to the porch, he was standing with his hands on his hips, staring down Main Street. Tomorrow, things are going to get a lot safer around here, he says. But tonight's a different story. What do you mean? I mean Sarah. She's just crazy enough to try and go out there again. Why are you two so interested in the dredge anyways? Why would he think I'd tell him? We're not, I say. We're just bored. I don't believe you. I'm not sure what you want me to say. Just promise me you won't go out there tonight. Can you do that? I'm so deep in trouble that one more broken promise won't hurt. I promise I won't go out there tonight. I say. He didn't believe me. Trust me, Ryan. You don't want to be anywhere near there tonight. Just stay away. I could already imagine him giving the same lecture to Sarah. She'd go along just like I did, lying through her teeth. What gave him the right to tell us what to do anyway? He had a lot of nerve. I began to think Sarah's idea of going at 3 a.m. made a lot of sense. They're so late it's almost the next day. And it's our best chance to get in quietly, open the secret room, enter the 5-digit alchemy code into the cipher. Dad and Mom are already home. They're sitting on the porch downstairs. I sat with them for a while, and we talked about a few things. My dad was surprisingly chatty. I really wish I knew what he was up to. I really wish I knew he wasn't a killer. Apparently Dr. Watt's body was found. I don't know whether it was because of a call Sarah made or some of the neighbors came across him. Whatever the case, it's big local news. In Skeleton Creek, any death is big local news. Dad doesn't look too upset, but at the same time, he doesn't look too guilty either. And in the video from last night, he hardly looked like he just killed a man. So either he's innocent or he's an amazing deceiver. I want to believe the first, but I'm fearing the second. They were a little nicer about Sarah and school for a change, like they knew we couldn't dodge each other entirely. A glance or a hello would be impossible to avoid. Their message was clear. Just keep it to a minimum and stay focused on your work. Don't get tripped up. Come home right after school. I asked my dad what time they were burning down the dredge, and he said early, about 8 in the morning. That bothered me a little because it meant a lot of people would be out there at the crack of dawn to get a good seat and see the flames. We have to get in and out of the dredge fast. I turned in for the night and left them sitting together. So quiet, those two. I guess a lot of years married can do that to people, but they seem happy, generally speaking, my dad especially. Like the way the world has been lifted off his shoulders. A new email from Sarah. The password in case someone comes in my room and finds my journal tomorrow morning because I've turned up missing is further Atreus. Just go to sarahfincher.com and put those letters farther Atreus, and you'll find us. There's nothing left to say. Time for me to go.